All right, here we go. Relevant boxing talk. To talk all things boxing relevant and to talk things relevant to boxing. Not much boxing news today. We don't know what's going on in the world of boxing. But as a just regular kind of day, it's been pretty eventful in the pop culture news. I mean, it's been bizarre. It's definitely not a good look for the black boxing fan. It's been really kind of janky, you know. What we got, all the stuff with Diddy, baby oil gate. I don't know. Um, then you got, I'm hearing the Cardi B versus Offset. Is that his name? Like they just cheating back and forth with each other, on each other. I mean, that whole scandal. Um, you got Mayor Abrams. Once when they're, you know, shout out to Professor B1 because one of his popular sayings is when they're done with their tool, they break their tool, and I think this is a classic case of that unfolding before our eyes with Mayor Abrams of New York. Yeah, and then there's politics, which lesser of two evils you want to decide to go with. And my favorite is the stock market, but there's nothing really there to report besides the market should be going up, but it's going either sideways or down. Today was a sideways day. So yeah. But yeah, back on to like Mayor Abrams, his situation. It definitely reminds me of a good portion of the black fan base. The ones that root for Lomachenko, or not. I don't know if it's rooting for him as much as a defending him, but pro Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. Like the Errol Spence haters, the Wilder haters. I mean, it is one thing if you're not a fan of the guy, you don't rock with him, and yeah, definitely hate on him if that's how you feel. But who you a fan of though? So that's where it gets like, it's troubling. Like you just here to hate on a guy. Oh, how could I forget Janet Jackson? Coming after Janet Jackson like that. Definitely not cool. And that was like the main today's events kind of shout out there. But yeah, the to those kind of coonish fans, like your day is coming when they're gonna turn on even y'all. The boxing media, the boxing coverage, and y'all gonna be left holding the bag, rooting for or defending. I'm sorry, a person that don't need your defense. You know, Ryan Garcia. How could I forget that? Oh my goodness. All the Ryan Garcia supporters. When Devin Haney's right there. The man. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. But the day is coming. And then you see a lot. Immigration's a really big topic. I mean, it always kind of has been, but now, I don't know. I guess now that I'm more of age, they it just resonates more. But you got Ryan Garcia. He'll be kicking it with some black dude. 9 times out of 10, he ain't American, but he got his whole American hip hop costume on. You know. So I think the black fan, really needs to hunker down, and really hold the line while things are getting real shaky out here in the boxing scene. No fights are happening. We can't make them do anything to just fight. For crying out loud. And yeah, we just gotta hold that line. I don't know how long it's gonna be. This they try to make, like how with the Democrats, they try to manufacture topics that you care about. In boxing, they try to make you be all concerned about how much who's getting paid in this, that, and the third in negotiations. And man, look, I'll go watch a civics debate for all that. And I'm trying to see some big time boxing, and y'all stopping me for the reason why I'm here. Then you got people in comment sections. They really getting into this banter, this BS about who getting paid what, who A side this, B side that. Look, as fans, we should be united, with a one common voice and force these people to fight. Forget all that. We don't know the business. We ain't gotta know the business. We are the business. Where my fights at, Just demand like that, you know? The same way that, we gotta demand reparations. We gotta demand our respect out here. We gotta demand some tangibles, because that's the only way that we can get it. Is through demanding, and the only way that boxing fans are going to see these fights is if they demand it. At this point, you can be pro-white, you can be pro-black, you can be pro-racism, you can be for Hispanics, Mexicans, you can be for who, whatever. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is we gotta demand the fights. Period. So then we can talk smack about, oh, the black fighter's better than the Mexican fighter, or whatever y'all bragging rights want to be. You know, we can't even really go there. We can't even get to that point because suits and ties and fighters really taking on the diva spirit. When the bag is right there, they gotta fight each other. Y'all figure out how y'all gonna break down all the money in the business, but do it quickly. And so that's the line that the black fan base has to hold, and the rest of the people need to be supporting with the black fight fan. Uh, 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 is 10 toes down for. Just like how y'all, when y'all need help, y'all come to us for the help y'all need. The same way. Look, we need y'all to back up what we saying right now so we can get these fights. 2024 is a bust. Okay, 2025 should be like all right. They took a breather in 2024 because 2023 was so lit, but they ready to exhale on 2025 and get the fights that we want to see. So yeah, hunker down behind what the black fan base is saying, fight fans, because we saying what's real. We want to see these fights. We want to settle some disputes. So what if someone takes an L? Still going to have phenomenal careers. George Foreman took the L from Muhammad Ali. 2 Hall of Famers, 2 of the greatest of all time. That's what we got as fans. And the list goes on. Of many greats who fought when they were young And then they went on the both of them went on to have phenomenal careers. So we got to make these fights happen, fans. And yeah, y'all stay up. Relevant Boxing Talk. See you next time.